Welcome everyone. Here to the potential finale, where I'm going to destroy an alien with bubbles because nothing else will save us.
Do you want to hear something fun?
What?
So, it's not that the other weapons don't do damage.
Yeah?
They heal him.
Ah!
If you hit it with anything that isn't bubble lead, it will fully restore his health.
That makes it even better! What a great
and
idea!
I think bubble lead does 2 damage.
By the way,
And in
look
hard
at the
mode,
back
does
of my
1
Retro
damage.
Gamer magazine. I noticed the odd one out here in terms of the prices of the games available. Just go through them one by one.
Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest, £23 and 1p for some reason. So yeah, you do 2 damage a shot. Legend of Zelda Minish Cap Plus DSP, which was a really cool SP and a good bundle. £65 and 77p. Dreamcast Fighting Vipers 2, £16. Pokemon Black 2, $15.97. We sell that for a lot more at work.
I should probably save whilst I'm out as well.
Yeah, please do. Spyro on PlayStation, £19 and 9p. Mega Man and Bass on Game Boy Advance, $28.88. Why are they such weird prices? Why can't they price it like a normal person at 99p?
Yeah.
Stallone Demolition Man on the Mega Drive. They made that.
They did.
That's $59.88. Metal Gear on the NES, I assume.
Yeah.
$42.10. Shining Force 3 on the Sega Saturn, inferior to Shining Soul, is $81.68, which is pretty expensive. Spellbound Dizzy on something.
Spectrum or C64 or
Oh yeah, Spectrum. There we go. It says in the corner. Spectrum 48K, 120.
Which anyone outside of Europe won't know anything about that.
£15 and 5p, and I assume this is the one you want me to draw attention to because it's pretty astounding. On the GameCube, undebatably best system ever made. Frogger Beyond at £87.42.
Yep.
Now I'm no expert, but I feel like this might be inaccurate. Because no sane person would spend that much money on Frogger.
Oh, for the love of... Apparently there's a really dedicated Frogger fan out there. Oh, for the love of...
Frogger Beyond. Not even like a proper Frogger.
Damn! How did you predict that?
Because he's an alien. Let's see. Hold on, I want to do... 1, 2... Hold on, I should probably put my glasses on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Oh, can you keep it on that screen for a sec?
Okay.
No, to open up to that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4... Hold on. I'm trying to see how many hits you actually have to land. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5,
A lot.
6,
It's
7,
a lot of
8,
hits.
9,
Lots
10,
of hits.
12, 13,
Too many
15,
hits.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. About 15 hits, I think.
I'd rather spend £8 on Frogger at the moment than play this.
I mean, we can. I assume. I don't know. I don't know where you go to buy it. We don't sell it. We never will. Because my company's a disappointment. We should sell. I mean, if we can make £80 off Frogger, then maybe we should start selling it. So, we said this wasn't going to take long. I feel like I'm just going to be sat here watching you die repeatedly.
This game series is absolute trash.
This is fun.
Okay, if you got anything else to talk about E3, I mean, there's Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, Square Enix, Ubisoft, Bethesda, and EA, and also there's a PC gaming show, which I didn't see. And then there's a bunch of other people announcing stuff outside of those conferences. Oh, for the love of! Oh, for the... How am I supposed to be that quick?
Can't. You're supposed to die, Liam. There is no way. There is no victory. There is no escape. You know Unravel 2, how everyone's dead? That's this.
I feel dead inside.
That's what this is meant to do. That's what happened. It wasn't them drowning. They played Mega Man 2. Also, I'd like to point out this is the standard difficulty. This isn't even hard mode.
Yeah.
In hard mode, you do half the damage to him. I believe. Mostly because I want this over with.
I can understand that. I can relate. So close!
One more hit, and we'd have been out. We'd have escaped.
And we have to go through this long falling sequence.
How much bubble do you have? Oh, you've got enough.
Only just enough.
Yeah. If you hit, like, every shot.
Mm.
So, time to get good.
Yeah?
God, if this is how angry we get at this, could you imagine playing Dark Souls?
I feel Dark Souls would be slightly more fair.
Kind of. I think out of Dark Souls lot, I'd probably...
Because Dark Souls, you're expected to die. You know, they
Yeah.
just, you know, it's like...
I think I'd rather play Bloodborne over Dark Souls.
It's not like you have to restart the game or put in new pennies or anything like that.
That's true.
But
But yeah, Bethesda kind of had good stuff. Say kind of, because...
Yeah, we are working on Elder Scrolls 6. We are working on a new IP. Sure, here's a screen. Here's a title.
Like,
there we go. That's evidence.
It's kind of sad when that's all you need to do to get people hyped, but to be fair, given all they've done is Skyrim and Elder Scrolls Online, that simple announcement of, yeah, Elder Scrolls 6 does exist, we're making
honestly,
it.
I
feel like your invulnerability frame isn't lasting as long as it appears to be lasting.
No.
That or he's just very good at timing. I know I should be talking, but this is intense. It's like going camping.
What?
Intense.
Oh, darn it.
I'm sorry.
That really threw me off my game. Intense camping. Yes!
See?
You're dead, you absolute... Ah.
So, do you know what the excuse they have for the other weapons not working?
What?
The only reason Bubble Word works is because it's actually just short-circuiting the hologram.
Okay.
And
how is the hologram hurting me?
The real question is...
It's a hologram!
How does shooting it with fire incarnate
you know,
not damage the hologram?
Mega Man, time to do a Mega Man 9 to say, you know, what? Well, Mega Man 7, just time to say, you know, Wily, you're never going to learn. Time to die.
Yeah, to be fair, that's a thing they did. It's looking at me.
That's the end. Mega Man, I hate your goddamn guts.
Mega Man is one of the few characters that literally just got to the point where he was just so fed up of his villain being a villain, he was like, I'm just going to shoot you.
And then in Mega Man 8, he became pacifist all of a sudden, because I guess they wanted to take, you know...
People were a bit like, mate, that's a bit messed up.
No, I think they were just trying to take inspiration from X, you know.
Yeah, everyone's favourite. Why are we fighting? I mean, it could be worse. They could have taken inspiration from Flamehanger.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's like raining.
That's how I feel myself. I wish we had rain at the moment, because currently I'm stuck indoors. Thankfully unable to go out to work. Thankfully unable to go out to work, because hay fever. The pollen at the moment is so ludicrous that I'm bleeding from...
Oh god, thank god he's dead!
I am sneezing out blood from how bad the hay fever is at the moment, so...
That's pretty funny. Mega Man finally died.
Yes.
You never had to look at his terrifying face.
So these are all the people I have to hate. Mercenary Sato, who's apparently Metal Man. Airman, who is apparently Yoji Kanazawa. What? Oh wait, no, each of the robots are made by a different person, I remember now.
Oh, funny,
Takashi Tanaka. I guess I can't hate people who designed the robot.
People complain about Airman.
Hirofumi Mizuguchi.
I assume Airman's...
I thought they had pictures pop up here.
They do in the others.
I
I assume they just
So,
put it in.
something to bring up that didn't really get much time at E3, and I'm probably going to cover it in my third part of Tea Time, E3 2018 time, where I just cover a bunch of games, you know. But, shh! No. Ending. Yeah. But I guess King might be Inafune. Okay, this is some weird names.
Ogaretsu.
Yuki-chan's papa.
Okay.
Okay.
Yuki-chan's daddy.
But yeah, Soul Calibur 6.
God, it's the prequel to Knack.
Some information has been coming out around about that in E3, and some of it seems to be Japan exclusive information. But you know, some people have been able to dig up some Japan information stuff that hasn't been talked about elsewhere. One is like a sport of the story screenshot of how they're doing the story mode, and because it's covering Soul Edge, Soul Calibur, and Soul Calibur 2. They've got like a little timeline thing and showing which characters meet up in which timelines at certain points, which cutscenes interact. And the cutscenes, there's very few cinematic cutscenes, I've said. They're mostly the Soul Calibur 5 storyboard ones.
That's alright, because they did look nice.
They did look nice, and they're purposely doing it now.
Yeah.
But they sort of blurred out like 5 different names. So you can't tell who they are because they haven't announced them yet. Though, hints-wise, Cervantes and Lizardman have both popped up in, storyboard screenshots, so...
Well, I assume Cervantes would be in it, because it's kind of hard to do Soul Blade without Cervantes.
Yeah. But there apparently aren't going to be many new characters, but I'm thinking we are getting at least another one, not just Gro and the guest character of Gerald.
Yeah.
But they revealed a collector's edition for over here. And I gotta admit, Soul Calibur 6, despite how much Soul Calibur 5 hurt me, it's tempting. It looks good. As you said, I want to believe.
Dream.
Yeah. But no, there's from the Japanese information, their pre-order bonus seems to be bikini costumes for Sophia, Ivy, and Jean-Noir. Not sure if we get that over here, but it's the first sign of character customization, which apparently the director's been hinting to make a return.
That'd be nice.
Yes. Okay, so, having finished playing this nightmare of a game, what do you think of Mega Man 2, Rafi?
I had more fun recording it than I did sitting and playing it on my own.
But I think that's going to be the case for most games. Like, we'd never have tried to complete Legend of K if we were doing it on our own, would we?
No, we didn't try and complete it when we were recording. I didn't. You made us.
Yeah, I tried to give it its fair chance all the way to the end.
It was a mistake.
Yes.
You shouldn't have.
Hey, you wanted to give Little Big Planet 3 a fair chance all the way to the end.
Yeah, but that had 2 good games before it.
And Legend of K was an unknown entity.
Yeah, which means you have an excuse to give up on it. I just realised we have a book called The Knack.
What?
Up there.
Oh yeah, old sort of encyclopedias type thing.
Yeah.
Got all my Rugrats around the world folders.
Yeah,
your Mr. Bean stuff.
Completely unrelated though. I don't know. The game
has all his Farthing Woods friends.
You can tell it's on a technical level. It's made well, and for the time, they did some great stuff. It's garbage though.
Yeah, it is. It truly is.
I don't know. There's so much of it that just feels cheap.
I don't know. There's some old games which do hold up to the test of time. I feel a lot of them which do hold up well are actually more of the simpler arcade games. Balloon Fight holds up really well in my opinion.
Yeah.
Speaking of arcadey games, before I say my own, actually, it's kind of, what else have I got to say? I hate this. I don't like this game at all.
Yeah,
I don't like classic Mega Man. And Mega Man 2 apparently being the best of them, no, it's just like, if this is the best it's got to offer, then no, I've got no interest in classic Mega Man. Give me Battle Network any day.
It's too much like... There's too much that's cheap.
Too much trial and error, too much cheap stuff, spikes are instant kill, too much stuff that you kind of have to have, too much, trial and error of everything.
Yeah.
And too much which requires such absolute precision, or just being able to damage burst your way through everything. I think there's a proper term for it, but I forgot it at the top of my head.
Damage boost.
Damage boost. But speaking of older games, though, we have that Space Invaders plug and play thing.
Yeah.
And Charlie the other day was like, "What's that?" Because he was pointing to the controllers and I was saying what they were the controls were. And he goes, "Oh, I'll show you." So I plugged it in. So I was like, "I want to play." So he started playing. Well, he called Space Invaders a bad game because neither of us could get past the first screen because we're both terrible at Space Invaders. He got past the first level of Phoenix.
Hey, that's decent.
You know, for a 3-year-old, bravo.
I'm a huge fan.
He lost only one life. He still had the 2 extra lives left.
That's good. Really like Phoenix.
Phoenix is the best of them on
Sank
there.
a lot of time into that.
It's like a better Space Invaders.
Well, it's more like the start of the proper shoot 'em up thing. You know, Space Invaders are still screens for me. Space Invaders was the originator for them all, though. So.
Yeah. Like, I can respect what Space Invaders does, but that doesn't make it...
I wish it had asteroids on that plug and play, because I love asteroids.
I think that was a separate one.
Yeah. But yeah, Charlie managed to do Phoenix on his own, so I was really impressed with him doing that. He likes Phoenix. Yeah. That was Mega Man 2.
Next.
Yeah, we have no idea because we are still looking for Sly Cooper Collection, and the Shantae artwork isn't going to be done for at least over the next month. So, so yeah, we'll brainstorm ideas. And
for now,
bye.
Cheerio.